Hello, welcome everyone to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time Pedal Show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome. I'm Alex. Yeah.
We've got an amp shootout going. We've got the DSL20 versus the Origin 20. We've got this radial switcher, so we're going into the same speaker cap, which is a 1x12 with a greenback and a 57 to record the audio information that is sent out through the speaker.
Very cool. We've just got a switcher, which is so we can toggle between them, and we've got a bunch of different guitars, different pickups to try out hitting the front end. So yeah, should we start with the top one?
Let's start with the weakest of all guitars, the Strat.
Yeah. So let's go. We've got on the clean channel. It's all down, as you can hear.
Is your guitar on at all?
Yeah, I just thought we would blend it in.
Definitely need to be in high with that guitar.
And note these are very, very low output pickups.
What are they? Fender Custom Shop 69.
69, yeah. So we're going to change that now.
Let's go manlier. Let's go Jazzmaster. So we're in DSL. It's a lot on my bottom end. Well, to me, this one is a cleaner clean.
I think we had this with the other shootout. I'm sure you could
watch it there.
Yeah.
What was it? The DSL versus the Studio Classic.
Yeah, this definitely has a prettier clean.
Yes, and this is more of a vintagey kind of broken up clean. I mean,
lots more mid range.
With both amps, we've got them fairly cranked. So there's a lot of tube, power tube. Not necessarily distortion, but that weight from the power tubes.
Influence.
This is definitely more of a vintagey sort of sound, and that's sort of just a cleaner clean.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how hard we can drive it on the clean channel, both of them, like fully up.
Sure. Let's go back to this one.
Okay. One thing I got to say I really like about the DSL is the resonance knob.
Sure.
It's so usually quite often on amps you have a presence knob, and what the presence does is it's almost like a top end control, but on the power tube side of things. It's not a preamp; it's a presence control for your power tube end. Now resonance, they have resonance and presence. So presence is the top end, resonance is the bottom end. So you add bottom end to the power amp stage.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
post all the other EQ, and I actually really quite like that. I think that adds a lot of. You can add a lot of weight to it, again, with like fairly thin guitars like the Strat. You can add a bit more to it.
Speaking of, should we try some other pickups?
Into the clean, yep.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Back. Yeah.
And we're back. Okay, so now we've got P90s and we've got humbuckers. So let's do the same thing again, clean, into the DSL first with P90s. So that's, again, it's sort of more that vintagey kind of sound.
Yeah, a lot
into
more
this.
mid-range in this one.
Okay, humbuckers.
Kind of dig.
Into the DSL first. Ah, yeah. I like the Origin 20. I mean, it's a cleaner clean, but the Origin generally, I like it.
Cool.
It has a nice
And it also
certain something to it.
also guitar combinations dictate which one I'd gravitate towards to.
Yeah.
Gravitate towards to. Yeah, that makes sense. So, English is tricky.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we try some dirty stuff?
Let's go back to the single coils and try the dirty channels. All right, dirty channels, or boost channel on the Origin. It doesn't necessarily have a dirty channel, but so on the Ultra Gain channel now on the DSL, Strat with or S style guitar with Custom Shop 69 pickup. Sounds touchly. It's a much more of a high gain amp.
Yeah.
This again, like I said, it's only a single channel amp. You have a boost, which we've engaged,
Yeah.
but other than that, it's okay. Jazzmaster into the DSL, and I should mention there's a bit of noise, but it's just because we're right next to the amps, so you know
It's cozy in here.
it goes away the further you go away from the amps, because we're right next to the amps, so we can actually use them. Okay. Again, it's much more vintagey sort of sound. That's a much more kind of modern sound.
Yep.
I do still really like the Origin. I think it sounds great.
Single core pickups has that mid range to kind of make it poke and fattens out.
And fattenize it.
Yeah, just like slightly choppier sound. Yeah.
Should we do
Yeah.
P90s and humbuckers?
Let's do that.
Let's do it. And we're back with P90 guitar and humbuckers guitar, dirty channel of the DSL. Let's go.
Yo.
That does sound good with the dirty channel with the P90.
Definitely a modern rock thing.
More modern, yeah. That's sort of that vintage.
Starting, not that anyone can play like him, but kind of gives me that sort of vibe of Billy Gibbons kind of thing.
Ah.
Yeah.
You need to halfen the size of your strings.
Yeah.
You
It's
like,
like
have like a
fairy floss.
2.
Yeah.
That's why his beard is so long. He
Ah,
picks a hair, and that's his low string. High string, I mean.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. No more jokes, because I'm bad at them. Humbuckers.
big sound.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that, again, much more modern, but that sounds great still. I mean, we do, I don't know how well you can see it, but we do have the gain and the master on full.
It's on the medium power setting, so it's still loud, but it's not shaking our neighbour's house.
Yes, it's pretty loud.
We're toggling the, it's called tone shift?
Yes.
Yeah, tone shift button. And definitely scoops it if you're more rock sound, more modern scoopy rock thing. Cool. Thoughts?
Well, same as with the other one, like with the Studio Classic versus the DSL. I think the DSL is more of a modern thing, maybe a bit more for kind of modern sounding players.
Yep.
I think it's a cleaner clean and a dirtier dirty.
Sure, both extremes.
But both more modern kind of sounds. Whereas this, I think I said it before, so many people gave it so much like a hard time, let's say it that way. It copped so much flack, the Origin series. I think it's really good. I think it's a great single channel amp, great pedal platform. They take pedals really, really well. And it gives it a vintagey sound, lots of volume at a fairly decent price.
Yeah, and all of these heads, these 20-watt heads, have the power scaling type things.
Which is great.
Which is really cool for recording or just rehearsal or whatever you're doing. Just, I don't know, they're the same but different, eh?
Yeah. I mean, it's Marshall. Marshall.
Yeah, and you're going to gravitate towards one or the other, and that's the right choice for you.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the right choice for everyone.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing about choosing gear.
Well, I think
whatever speaks to you and your guitar playing and the guitar you're playing and your style and all that kind of things.
Yeah. Well, I think if you want something where you have an amp, you set it and you forget it, and then you just use all your pedals to do all the talking, go to Origin. If you want 2 channels, if you want versatility, go for something like the DSL. Because, I mean, you do have much more in there. Plus, you've got built-in reverb as well if you want that.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty cool.
Well, let us know what your thoughts are down in the comments below.
Which one do you like?
Yeah.
Right down below. Hey, while you're checking out stuff below, there's links to our Facebook page and Instagram accounts. You can check those out on the socials. And also, we have a podcast and links below, and we'll chat about all this kind of thing.
We'll be talking about this very thing. And I should mention, big thank you to Nick and everyone at Electric Factory here in Australia.
Thanks, man.
Who are the Australian Marshall distributors who were so kind to send us a whole bunch of amps to do videos of. Yeah. There's heaps more. I'm sure I would have put some links up to other videos, shootouts throughout this video. But doing a whole bunch of 20-watt Marshall amp shootouts. So, if you like that, stay tuned for more of that.
Cool, guys. Catch you around.
Bye.
See ya.